Good morning. This is another video on accordion restoration. So I've got a different accordion to work on, and it's a Hohner Arietta 1M. So it's got 72 bass buttons, no couplers on the bass side, so it's just got 4 sets of reeds in there but no couplers, and it's got 2 sets of reeds on the treble side, so you've got a single reed and the kind of tremolo reeds, and you've got, I think it's 30 something keys, more I have to count them, I can't remember, 31, 32 or 34 keys, that's it, 34 keys. So here we are. So the first thing I'll do is I'll just give it a little test to see what I can see. I haven't taken it apart yet, so I have no idea what's inside. But first of all, compression. So I've got actually the bellow strap's broken, so that's going to need fixing. And the one on the bottom is pretty broken as well, so I think I have to put some new bellow straps on there. So the compression, without any keys being touched, just going to very slightly just pull the bellows and feel the resistance. And if I do that, there's quite a lot of resistance to my pulling it out. Now I'm not going to do it a lot. It's not so good for the bellows and not so good for the reeds either, really. But just to check. But there's hardly any resistance there, which is telling me that the compression is feeling nice and tight. So that's good. The bellows look in good condition. Look at the bellows tape. The bellows tape looks to be all there on the front and the back, which is good. So a few other things. The keys are nice and level, which is a good thing. So I'll just show you what it sounds like. Here we go, bass side. It sounds okay. It's quite nice, rich kind of bass, but it just sounds a little bit kind of like a little bit distorted. So it sounds as if the valves need changing, and more than likely, yeah, it's going to need just reeds taken out, wax them, involve them, and check the tuning. So that's what that needs really. So the treble side, just do the single reed. Oh, there's a very quiet one there. So single reed sounds quite nice. Let's look at the tremolo. The treble side sounds okay on the tremolo side, but just a bit kind of out of tune really. So that's probably good to look at. So the next thing I'm going to do is take it apart and have a look inside. So I'll stop the video and then I'll come back when I'm ready to start taking it apart. Okay, so I've taken all the screws out of the grill. Good to have a nice quality little fine flat blade for that, and a little tin to put your screws in so they don't get all lost. So this should lift off. Have a little look. Just be careful just to take it clear of the couplers. So that's nice. So that's, look at that. See, put the screw there. I just put that somewhere safe. And let's have a look at this treble side. There we go. So it looks a bit dusty, but everything's working. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, under the keys, you have got some felt and leather. I can see the kind of sandwich, and at the moment, it's all looking okay. So I think what I'm going to do on the on this side is that just give it a little clean, gets hoover up, get dust out, all that dust. But the actual pallets themselves, they're all fixed on nicely. I can see the sandwich of felt and leather. I'm not going to mess with that for now, so I'm going to leave that in place. There's nothing wrong with it, and the compression's good. If the compression was poor, I'd be thinking about, oh, maybe these pallets need to be refitted with felt and leather. But because the compression is good and everything looks okay, I'm not going to touch that for now. So that's okay. So the next bit is I'm going to have a look at the reeds inside. So I'll stop the video and then we'll just come back when I've taken the pins out. Okay, so the wheels come off and I've taken the bellows pins out using my trusty little thing for making sure I know which pin comes out of which part of the accordion. Quite important that it just saves a lot of hassle later on, so that's just top tip. I haven't tried taking it all apart yet, so let's see how easy this comes. Sometimes it can be harder than others. Let's see if we can get this apart. Oh, hey, that came apart really easy. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, wait. Oh, I see. Right. Okay, let's have a look. So what I'll do, I'll stop the video and I'll show you what it looks like inside. This is really interesting. This is the inside of the treble side, and it's got two sets of reeds. And what I can see is that all of the valves look in really good shape. The reeds themselves look in lovely shape. I can't see any corrosion on the reeds themselves. But what you can see is that the wax is dark and it just looks like it's been there for quite a long time. So what I will do with this is probably take all of the reeds out, clean, just make sure they're nice and clean, but they are pretty clean anyway, and then I'll revolve them and re-wax them in. But that is looking very, very hopeful indeed. So let me just move that to one side. Let's have a look at the bass side. Here's the bass side. Here we go. Put this down. Oopsie, screwed me. Let's have a look in the bass side. And again, the valves aren't quite flat, but the actual condition of everything is just really good. So I'm really hopeful about how this one's going to turn out. I'm just going to stop this little bit. Okay, so I'm really hopeful about this this Hohner Arietta 1M, and the reason I'm hopeful is because there's not a lot wrong with it apart from the fact that the reeds have been waxed in since new, and this is probably maybe 40 years old, so they've been in there for like say 40 years, so it's just time for them to be re-waxed. But because they're going to be re-waxed, and I'm going to revolve them as well. But the actual condition of the reeds is really, really nice. The condition of the inside is really good. The bellows look great. Everything's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to doing this one, because it's not like a really tricky job. It's just a nice job, and I think we can get this accordion singing really, really well. So that's going to be my next one I'm going to do. So I'm going to start off by doing the reeds, as I did on the previous ones, and get those sorted out and tuned in. The other thing I'm going to do is make some new bellows straps. Now you can buy the bellows straps to fit, and they're fine, but they're quite expensive, so you might pay 15 quid or more for a nice pair of bellows straps. But what I've got is a cunning plan. So I bought some leather, some nice quite thick leather, and I've bought a kit of just up here of press fit. Let's show you what I've got here. A press fit kit, so you can actually put these studs into the leather and fix them to the accordion as well. So I'm going to make my own bellow straps. I'll show you that at some point, making some bellow straps, because you can just save yourself a lot of money if you make your own. So that'll be part of this restoration. Okay, so that's the first video. Just to have a quick look, see what's going on. Really encouraging, really looking forward to doing this one because I think it's going to be great and it will sound really, really nice when it's done. So the second video, I'll go through the reeds and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.